Natalie Uy proving once again that she's the queen of the Philippine pole vault. Uy won a gold medal in the Philippine Athletics Championships last Saturday in Ilagan. Isabela, the 28-year-old pole vaulter, cleared 3.85 meters for the victory. Natalie edged fellow national athlete Ilagan to win the women's pole vault event in the tournament. Boy, I can imagine the heat there, and I'll be asking her about the weather. Joining us right now to go all out on this story is none other than Philippine and Southeast Asian Games record holder herself, Natalie Uy. Welcome back to the show. Finally, you're here live in the studio, not in Zoom when you were in Atlanta. Yeah. Good morning to you. Thank you.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah. We're stoked you're here. Congratulations to you. Natalie, the Philippine Athletics Championships was actually your first competition since that injury, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you had that knee injury, your left knee. Out of 100%, now it's
back.
It's
back.
back. Full.
Yep.
So were there any jitters? How was it when you trained and then now when you competed in Ilagan, how was the whole experience like? Did you consider, first day of school once again? Were there any jitters for you?
A lot of jitters, 100%.
Okay.
There's just so much that comes with competing, and having not competed, I felt just like, like first day of school, oh my gosh, I've done this for so many years, but just coming all the way to the Philippines, across the world, kind of, not a ton of pressure, but you want to perform when you're coming across the world. So I was putting some pressure on myself. So I definitely felt nervous.
How would you assess, as we take a look at some highlights from the last weekend, how would you assess your overall performance there?
My performance was well below what I know that I can do. But when I came over here, my mindset was to win. And so in my head, I just thought, just do what it takes. I need to do what it takes to prove that I'm still where I can be. I just proved myself. So about 3 to 4 weeks ago, I was unsure if I was even going to come because my knee was in so much pain. But we just decided, let's just trust that it's going to get better. And so I felt pretty unprepared coming over. But you just got to do what it takes.
Yeah, and you're still the queen. You're still the queen of Philippine pole vault over here. You do have the Southeast Asian Games record and the Philippine record as well. What was the toughest part of the whole thing, of the tournament maybe? Or, was it the heat? I did mention how it seemed like, I'm just watching the highlights, but it seemed really hot.
It was very hot.
Yeah, describe to us, paint us a picture how humid it was there. And what was that the toughest part of the whole competition? Yeah,
I think there were a lot of elements coming in. Like I said, so feeling a little bit unprepared. Jet lag is always a thing. Of course,
jet lag.
It's always a thing. And then on top of that, the competition was actually at 7 in the morning. And so competing at 7, for a pole vaulter, you have to get to the arena at 5 a.m.
So what time do you wake up?
So woke up at 4:30, 4:30.
Right.
So
you get there at 5.
Get there at 5, warm up by 5:30, be ready to go on the runway at 6.
Yeah.
So that was just a lot of different elements.
Yeah.
So it was a balancing act and just keeping my head in the game the whole time.
Was the mental aspect also there of your knee injury? Was it in a way lingering at the back of your head?
I would say it's not so much the knee, I'm scared of jumping on the knee. It's just the lack of training because I haven't been able to train for the past 2 months at full capacity. Just feeling that confidence and just the fitness level. Yeah. Fitness level isn't there yet.
You still bagged the gold. That is, you kept your eyes on the prize and you still got it. Congratulations again. 3.85 meters. By the way, that's way off your personal best of 4.30 meters. So we know, there's still more Natalie Uy that you can, right?
Yes,
3.85 off from 4.30. How long do you think will it take you or take Natalie Uy to get to where she knows she can be at the top of her game?
Well, SEA Games is in about a month, 5 to 6 weeks away. Yep. So I'm going to do it in 5 to 6 weeks. I'm going to go back. I'm heading back tonight to the States. And so I'm going to get right to work.
Yeah. So when are you leaving? When are you?
Tonight.
Oh, tonight. Wow, good thing we got you here on the show. And you
Yeah.
have a safe flight back to Atlanta, I'm assuming,
Yeah,
and then you train. So what's your schedule going to be like? I remember I did ask you this when we had a Zoom. So you got the check mark on the competition, right? For here in the Philippines. And then you fly back to Atlanta to train. Then you go straight from Atlanta to Cambodia. Is that how it's going to be?
Atlanta, Cambodia, or I'll maybe stop in the Philippines before. So, but I'll be back in Atlanta doing some other competitions. Like I said, just getting that competitive feel back.
Yeah.
Just local competitions, and then we'll fly back to the Philippines before heading to Cambodia.
Okay. SEA Games and other competitions, of course, you did mention SEA Games just 5-6 weeks away.
Yeah.
Asian Games also just around a corner.
Yeah, big year this year.
Yeah, it's going to be a busy year.
Yeah, very.
Based on your performance in the national championships, and just basing on everything that you've overcome the past months, years or so, with the pandemic and then your injury, I know you're still far away from what you can still do. How confident are you heading into the SEA Games, heading into the Asian Games, and just having a busy year, but at the same time trying to, bag those golds once again?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident. Like I said, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to just be back competing.
Let's go.
It's like it's been 2 years of COVID for a while, and I'm just ready to get back to it. So I think I do my best when I'm confident and I'm having fun. So. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
So busy year. I did mention busy year for you, but we saw on your Instagram account, congratulations, you got engaged.
Thank you.
Same time as I did last year, October.
Yes.
So congratulations to you and your fiance. Yes. So wait a minute. When's the wedding? Not this year, I'm assuming.
It is.
It is?
Yeah.
In between the Asian Games and the SEA Games?
Yeah.
How is that going to be like?
So I'll get back from the SEA Games, and about like a week and a half later, I'm getting married.
And then you fly to the Asian Games.
Yep.
How long do you see yourself still competing?
We'll see how the year goes. Okay. I know I'm going to give it the full rest of the year. It's a packed schedule this year, so I'm ready to give it everything I got, and we'll kind of see from there.
All right.
Yeah.
Before we let you go, it is Women's Month, Girl Power.
Yes.
One final question for you. We do ask this since it's Women's Month, and as a multi-awarded and multi-medaled athlete, what for you, Natalie Uy, makes an empowered woman?
I think an empowered woman is someone that believes in themselves, stays true to themselves, and isn't afraid to just go full out after their dreams and risk it and see what happens, and just fully knowing that it's going to be okay because you're believing in yourself.
And we'll see you after the SEA Games when you bag those medals again, those golds, and the Asian Games, right?
Yes.
By Zoom or when you come back.
Yeah, hopefully back live.
Every time you're here in the Philippines, just stop by CNN Philippines.
Awesome.
All right? Doors are always open. Once again, thank you so much for being here. All the best to you, your fiancé. Good luck. Busy year. Plus the wedding.
Yes. It's crazy.
It's going to be crazy for sure. An athlete and also a bride-to-be.
Yes.
Again, we just spoke with Philippine and SEA Games pole vault record holder and gold medalist in the recent Philippine Athletic Championships, one and only Miss Natalie Uy. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
We'll see you again. Have a safe flight tonight.